Hey, my Liptons. So I wanted to come in here. Listen, and it's this is no shade. This is no shade um to this actress. This is no shade to the light brights. This is no shade to the biracials. There's no shade to the light skin, the brown skin, whatever. I'm just saying this as someone that is a superhero fan, someone that is also very, very woke in the sense that is like where it actually makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes, the shit gets a little bit convoluted, especially as it basically got over how do you, I'm forgetting my words right now. But it got taken over by the white people. But either way, I'm woke in that sense where it makes sense. Okay? Um so it is officially announced, and this just came out a couple of minutes ago, that Maya Boyd is officially being cast as Storm. And let me just get this out the way, because I'm sure there's gonna be people that are gonna be like, "Girl, what more do you want?" Like, this girl's. I don't know. I try to look this girl up. I try to look up her bio, her parents. I haven't found it yet. They're saying that this girl's a theater girl, and shout out to her. She might be a good theater actress. So I'm not taking anything away from her. She could very much so be has two black parents, whatever, whatever. That's all good, fine and well. But maybe sometimes I feel like, because listen, at the end of the day, I am someone that is an ambiguous dark skinned black woman. When I look at the X-Men, I relate to them in a way where it's like, I see what it's like. That's why I review these X-Men 97 series. That's why it's like I'm like a Magneto fanatic. Like, that's why my thumbnail is of Storm sipping some tea. Okay, that's why anytime I come on this channel, I say, "Hey, my lip is with a Storm." So I am also a Storm enthusiast. Okay, and as a Storm enthusiast, I also see myself in Storm. I look at her and I'm like, okay, Storm is someone that I can see myself in, right? Just the overall, the ambiguous side of it, the dark skin side of it. So it's like, and I think that when, for so long, in Hollywood, where so many of, like, especially dark skin, unambiguous dark skin black women roles, where we've either had erasure, or we're put in roles where it's like it demeans us, it defiles us. We're put in these masculine roles, we're put in these mammy roles, we're putting in these like ghetto, like ratchet roles, and it's like, so to kind of see, or we're putting these like strong black women like we're putting these particular roles where it exacerbates the stereotypes of us, and I hate that so much. And not to say that we don't also play into it, because we do. So to kind of see someone like a Storm, right, from X-Men, where it's like, she's a beautiful, unambiguous, dark-skinned, black, X-Men, a goddess, whatever. And for her to also keep within her femininity, but yet control the weather. Like, come on, man. So it's like, growing up, we've always had, how was Storm portrayed? Obviously, like, in the comics or in animations, she's always been portrayed right. But then when you see it in live action, it's like, well, wait a minute. Why is Storm, who's clearly an unambiguous dark-skinned black woman, being played by a biracial woman like Halle Berry? In what way does Halle Berry look anything like Storm from X-Men? She looked nothing like her, and that was the first erasure. So, and then on top of that, when we had the young X-Men come in, what's her name? Amanda something, whatever her name is. She was another biracial that played Storm. So we're just like, okay, like, at what point are roles that are clearly meant for unambiguous dark skinned black women, at what point are those roles going to be taken seriously? At what point are our image is going to be prioritized in a way where it makes sense? So when Disney bought the MCU, when the MCU bought Fox's X-Men and that sort of thing, we're like, okay, let's see what they're going to do with this. And then on top of that, now fast forward into 2025, 2026, we have these castings. So as you guys know on this channel, I have been like, listen, like, Marvel needs to get this right. MCU needs to get this right. They need to get this right. Like, stop playing with me. Y'all see the internet. Y'all see the chatter. Y'all see our commentary. Y'all know what we want. Give the fan. Y'all love to give the fans fan service for everything. Mind you, y'all will give fan service for everything. When you look at Spider-Man and No Way Home, y'all gave us all a ton of fan service for that. Y'all knew what the fans wanted. Y'all gave us a ton of fan service when it comes to the Hulk. Y'all gave us a ton of fans. Even with this, with y'all bringing back Robert Downey Jr. as Doom, with y'all bringing back Chris Evans as Captain America, with y'all with Thor with his hammer, y'all give us so much fan service to please the fans. So it's like, okay, the least that y'all can do, because y'all see the commentary. Y'all see the chatter. And I'm going to talk about Ryan Coogler in a second, because he has a hand in this casting. He has, and this is why I haven't, and I might be the minority on I guess in when it comes to this space, because I'm not one of those people that's fond, like it's just like this, like, oh my God, Ryan Coogler, he's just this like amazing, like, bro, no, not on this channel. And clearly with his hand in this, that there's another reason why I've kind of took a step back and not really put him on that level of like, oh my God, he's such a great director. Oh my God, he has such a great eye for talent. And it's like, no, bitch, when it comes to specifically when it comes to the women and when it comes to black women, and y'all don't want to talk about it, especially when it comes to our image, when it comes to in Sinners. And this is why I didn't go to theaters to watch that shit. Because I knew what it was going to be about. Especially when it comes to dark-skinned black women and how he handles our image. He be fucking our image up. And clearly you can see how he had a hand in this casting. Because this is some bullshit-ass casting. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. So we're like, okay, y'all giving fan service to everything. Y'all know the chatter. Y'all know the commentary. For weeks and weeks and weeks, months. I've been talking about this since the beginning of my... Y'all guys can go back. I created a whole superhero talk playlist. I've been talking about this for years. I'm like, yo, Storm, the casting needs to eat. Y'all see Storm. Y'all look at the page. My goodness. Y'all see dark-skinned black women walking around every single day in y'all lives. Y'all don't tell me y'all don't know how we look like. Y'all know the kind of shade that Storm is. Y'all see the image how she is. So at first, we were all like, okay, maybe Jamie Lawson is going to be Storm, blah, blah, blah. She has the look. She has like just features, everything. 10 out of 10, dark-skinned black woman, beautiful black woman. She's going to be Storm. And then I saw people saying, well, you know, when you have the Sadie Sinks of the world, and especially with these new castings, and I'm not going to talk about them in this video, but like the girl that's playing Rogue, the girl that's playing, what's her name? Emma Frost. So they're like, oh, well, you know, they're young girls. They're like in their early 20s. But I'm like, okay, well, Jamie Lawson is like 28. She's in her late 20s. So I'm like, whatever. I let that slide. So when I was like, okay, her name is being floated around a lot. So I'm like, okay, this could be a possibility, especially for the fact that she worked with Ryan Coogler. So I'm like, okay, maybe Ryan Coogler's going to put her name out there. And then this news came out. This was like a day or 2 days ago. Before this, I saw this a couple weeks back, and I did a video about it. And they said Naya Sandaya from Yellow Jackets was being considered, that she was in the running to play this role. And I was like, I'm here for it. And as you can clearly see, she's a beautiful dark-skinned black woman. Okay, they are dark-skinned black women out here. Okay, actresses out here. Okay, they are there. Okay, Kevin Feige, Ryan Coogler, they're there. They're there. We're not in the freaking sky, bitch. We're there. So I was like, okay, girl, listen. At that point, I was to the point, and after this came out about 2 days ago, that Susie Bemba, she's a French actress, but she was in a movie with I think it's called Little People. I think that's what it's called. With Emma Stone. This is the news that came out. So I was like, you know what? She's young. She's a very young girl. She seems around Sadie Sink's age. So I'm like, you know what? This could be. And I'm like, same thing. Like, she looks the part. I was here for it. But then, I wait till the end. And, a part of me is not also like, I'm not surprised. But it's still like a disappointment too. Because it's like, damn, like. But then again, it's like, this is Hollywood. Like, this is like, why are y'all shocked? Why? And I know there's going to be some people be like, girl, why are you shocked? This is Hollywood, girl. Like, they always drop the ball, especially when it comes to these sorts of like things. It's like they don't want to even do the proper work to really look into, okay, there are different shades of blackness, like how people are being portrayed. Especially when it comes to their different shades of blackness, like it also depends on how they get treated in the society, like the whole situation with colorism. And this is colorist. I'm not going to hold you. This is very much so colorist. Because I don't understand how you can see, this is Storm right here. You can clearly see Storm, okay? And then this is what we get. And there's no shade to this girl. I don't know this girl. I never saw her work. But I'm going based off image, okay? And to me, this Maya Boyd girl, she is like a brown, like a giving very much so light brown skinned girl. And right now the internet is celebrating, and I said this on Twitter, and I talked and I wrote it. I was just like, the bar is so much in hell. Like we've had as especially as like unambiguous dark skinned black women, our image has been erased so much that we're willing to accept anything at this point. This girl is most likely maybe fully black. Okay, I don't know her. I don't know if she's fully black. I don't know if she's biracial. I don't know what. This girl could be fully black. But yet we're still willing to accept the crumbs that is thrown to us, because we're to the point where it's like our image has been erased so much in this media space, in this entertainment space, that we're willing to accept anything. And I think that that's very unfortunate, and I think that that's very sad to me, because this actress clearly does not represent how Storm looks. So what, to me, and this is where it's like this is why I haven't done the whole fawning over the Ryan Coogler thing. And I know there's been a lot of that, especially in the black community. Oh, Ryan Coogler, he's just this amazing girl. And to me, Ryan Coogler, and I'm gonna say it, and this is gonna be an unpopular opinion. I don't care. Ryan Coogler gives me more pro-black man than he is pro-black woman. I don't care what y'all say. He gives me more pro-black man, because at the end of the day, when it comes to the black man's image and how he wants to portray that in a way where they're desirable and things like that, he will do that. But when it comes to a black woman, he picks and chooses who he wants, especially when it comes to women in general, but like black women, he picks and chooses who he wants to be desirable in that moment. He picks and chooses. And especially when we look at the person that Ryan Coogler is married to, she's lighter than him. So of course, he's going to pick someone who's light brown to portray someone of feminine energy, like Storm, instead of picking a dark-skinned, unambiguous dark-skinned black woman to play Storm. And I think that the fact that we allowed this to, I hate the fact that they gave a man to cast. I don't care what y'all say. I hate that they allowed Ryan Coogler to cast Storm. I personally, for me personally, it should have been a black woman, especially a dark skinned black woman, to casting director to cast Storm. It should have never been a man. It should have never been a black man. Should have never been a white man, because we already know how they are. They casted a biracial to play Storm two times. Should have never been a white man. Should have never been a black man. It should have been a black woman, a dark-skinned black woman, to be the casting director in this situation. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can call me woke. Y'all can call me extra. Y'all can call me I'm nitpicking. Yes, I'm nitpicking. In this situation, especially when we're looking at characters, especially in comic books, where like black, specifically black female characters are so like they're not that many in these comic books. So for the ones that we have, my goodness, can y'all cast them properly? So the fact that y'all allowed this to be in the hands of Ryan Coogler, who has shown his preferences, it's tired. It's tired. And right now, when you look at the internet, so I think I probably saw like one or two comments that were like, that agreed. They were the only ones that like, and I'm like, this girl is not no dark skin. Are we looking at the same thing here? At what point can y'all really look at Maya Boyd, look at Susie Bema, look at Naya Sadaya, and look at Jamie Lawson and say that they all have the same skin tone? No. Like, let's be for real. And if you were to put this around like a round table of randoms, like let's do a case study of 100 people, and we have Maya Boyd and we have Susie Bema and Naya Sadaya and Jamie Lawson, and they will pick who the ones that looks more aligned with Storm. I promise you, Maya Boyd would not be in that conversation. So this is just forget an opinion. This is a fact. For me personally, I would not have chosen Maya Boyd because she does not look like Storm. End of the story, period. At this point, y'all might as well should have casted Chloe Bailey. I mean, she was over there. Y'all were over there dragging her on the internet the other day. Talk about somehow they want a dark skin. So y'all practically got a light brown skinned woman to be out here playing Storm. Y'all over here celebrating when y'all were over there dragging Chloe Bailey the other day. What are y'all talking about? So listen. I hate this for us. This is tired. And the fact, like I said, not surprised, but at the same time, disappointed. Ryan Coogler, y'all gassed this man up so much so, like, y'all think that he can't do anything wrong. But then again, it's towards us as black women, so it's like, that's why everybody's gonna overlook it. But had this been, mind you, y'all were just dragging what's his name, Aaron Pierre, for playing the Green Lantern guy. And mind you, that Green Lantern guy is a whole dark-skinned black man. You had a bunch of black men being, oh my god, why is this guy with like light brown green eyes, light skin, playing? And then y'all dragged The Rock for playing another character who was supposed to be a fully black man. And black men had something to say about that. But then when it's like, when we talk about dark-skinned black women and our erasure, nobody has nothing to say about it. Everybody's celebrating the fact that Maya Boyd is playing Storm and Ryan Coogler is the one that had a hand in casting her when he had no business casting when it comes to Storm. I truly hate this for us. Honestly, truly, I hate this for us completely. I do. At this point, like, either way, yeah, it is. Y'all guys, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to 2,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.